can be really inspiring to see other examples of peer specialists living in recovery. It's incredibly important, and it's really an underutilized tool in our behavioral healthcare teams. It's recognized by Medicare now in many states, peer specialist work, and they're becoming, you can see them more frequently in hospitals and community behavioral health centers, but they're not really in the private sector yet. And, it's incredibly important because peers, we understand each other. When we speak to our treatment providers, we doubt that they really understand us, because how can you understand, this difficult experience of mental illness if you've never been through it? You can't understand us. And there's always a hierarchy, whereas in a peer support relationship, you're on the same level. And you're sharing your experiences, you're sharing your struggles, you're sharing how you overcame those struggles. And it can be really inspiring to see other examples of peer specialists living in recovery. My recovery was, initially that little flicker of hope was sparked by an example of a woman I saw on a video who was living with schizophrenia, and that she recovered. And so peers model recovery for other peers who may be struggling, who may be at earlier stages of their illness. And it has been shown to be effective, very effective, at promoting hope, promoting more recovery principles. And, being able to connect with my peers normalized my mental illness. It made me feel less alone. And it drew me out, because before I was isolated and withdrawn, because I thought no one could possibly understand this experience that I was going through. And meeting these peers at various events, made me feel less alone, and made me feel that there were people out there that understood my struggles, and that there were people who had actually overcome these struggles, and that it could be done. Because seeing is believing. And if you don't see those examples of peers who are in recovery, it's very hard for you to believe that you can recover too. And so there's a tremendous, I cannot, overstate the power of me too. I've experienced this too. I'm like you, and I got better. And seeing those examples can be incredibly inspiring. And I'd like to see more peer specialists, everywhere, because they make extremely important and valuable contributions to the lives of their peers living with mental illness.